Those sounding funny, but I think this is a serious matter. Now, pensioners go spiritual in Ekiti over unpaid 1.8 billion naira gratuity. Thank you very much for joining us again. This is still Serious Matters on ONIF TV. My name is Olukunle Brown. And of course, the details are here. The Nigerian Union of Pensioners, NUP in Ekiti State, has organized a prayer session for all members in the state seeking the intervention of God over the unpaid gratuity amounting to 1.8 billion naira being owed by the state government. You see, I don't know the way senior citizens are being treated in this country is alarming. It gets as it be, seriously, because I don't know how person go work for 35 years and they not go fit get their gratuity or get their pensions. Get as it be. Get as it be. Governors go to do projects. I think this is, in fact, it looks like even the civil servants looks like a forced labor or just a platform for people for survival. And by that I mean that people are just working for the sake of, let me just have something to go home with. Let me just have. It's not like they will mean to live on that for the rest of their life, at least for the meantime, which is not supposed to be. And it makes it very discouraging to join the civil servants or civil service or even do anything meaningful while being there, when they already know that they are not going to get their gratuity or they're not going to get their pay or their pension. They're only going to join the labor market of others who are now in the market of pensioners or old pensioners. The chairman of NUP in the state, Mr. Joel Akinola, who spoke during the special prayer session in Ekiti, the state capital, on Tuesday, where some of the members moved in tears, lamented that the state government has abandoned pensioners in its failure to pay the outstanding entitlements, which he said members had worked for. Akinola noted that they organized the interdenominational prayer session in Ekiti, the state capital, on Tuesday, where some members, I said earlier on, were moved to tears. It says they organized the interdenominational prayer session to God, to pray to God to touch the lives of the state governments in the fraying areas of the gratuity, arrears of gratuity and pensions since 2012, regretting that pensioners have died without getting their benefits, while some were battling with various difficulties due to lack of funds to do the needful. When you see people or you hear people die because they couldn't afford, as little as 1,000 naira, as little as 10,000 naira, and they are being owed by a government. This is serious. Seriously, this is serious. And I think the governments have got to do the needful. It has gotten to a point where they now need to beg God or tell God to intervene. Tell God to intervene. He explained that governments must prioritize and see the welfare of pensioners as an important project like that, like they attend to other areas of government, which of course I agree with. Adding that members are facing tough times across the 16 local government areas of the state. According to him, there is nothing like God, nothing like that God cannot do. Hence, the decision for us to organize this prayer session for him to intervene in the affairs of pensioners. Gratuity and pension is a right and statutory, not bonus. We have labored and served our nation and states meritoriously for 35 years. We serve better than what we have been getting. We deserve that. They served, and they deserve to get whatever they are asking for. Currently, the state government is owing us gratuity of 1.8 billion naira. And I think that should be sorted out once. Or in bits, depending on what the capacity is like. I think it can be carried along in the budget. Okay, we're going to do it in bits and what have you. He says, while the local government is owing our members 9 million, it is highly embarrassing and it appears government don't have time for us. we should not, or we should be seen as a project as well, like the way they do roads, hospitals, and school, which of course I agree with. Each time there is a transition of power, it's often difficult to agitate or confront the new governor because they will be quick to tell you that they are not the one owing us. You can see the situation. Earlier, an Islamic cleric, Abdullahi Abdul Muttalab, urged the pensioners to build more faith in God, expressing optimism that government would soon attend to their needs. And I pray they do that very, very quickly. And you can see, these old women and men holding placards, saying, give us our money, they free us from bondage and save our souls from government of deceit. I don't think we should get to that point where people begin to call on God, because that could be very disastrous. Well, just drop your comments. Thank you very much for watching. This is still Serious Matter on ONIF TV, and we are not gone yet. We will bring you other updates as they unfold.